Hey howdy, hey partners, I'm super excited because today we have a Takara Tomy Lightyear Buzz. Let's get into it.
I am Socks, your personal companion robot, and I regret having joined you.
You're watching Today I Grew Up, Lightyear Edition. Enjoy the review. You can also click the card here in the corner of your screen, and that'll take you to all the Lightyear toy reviews that I'm reviewing on this channel. I reviewed a lot of Lightyear Buzz on this channel, but this one is my favorite. After spending some time inspecting the details, the best Buzz Lightyear for the value that I paid. Now, obviously, you have to live in Japan to buy this, from what I saw, because I went out there from my trip and found this Takara Tomy Buzz. It was only $50 in person, equivalent to US, so that is a very affordable price, but the quality is just off the charts. And later on we can compare it to some of the ones that Mattel gave us. But I just really believe this is the best value. And for what you get, a lot of film-inspired, movie-accurate details. Now the box isn't in the best shape because I had to flatten it. I was traveling on an airplane and had to fit this in my luggage. It's kind of a wide box, as you can see. So I did my best to preserve the box and flatten it. So it is a little bit bent, but I made it back. And so a lot of the things are in Japanese, of course. It's cool here, it tells you where the battery compartment is, that it does take 3 AAA batteries, it looks like. And it already comes with batteries installed. It does have 2 modes, so one is English and one is Japanese language, which I think is really cool. Now, this was kind of tedious, but it did come with a giant sticker sheet, so you had to apply the movie accurate stickers yourself, which took some time. It did take me a few hours to do that. Here in the back, it comes with his little gun accessory, and that's really cool, the articulation there. And it's really cool that his helmet kind of opens like, you know, the Toy Story Buzz, it kind of opens, which we didn't see on Mattel yet, so that's really cool. He does speak English as well. It's laser attachment there that lights up, so it's a really fun Buzz with really cool features. Really like the laser light that comes out, and we'll show that off soon. But it's pretty cool. It's just like the American-made toys, except, you know, this is all Japanese because that's where I got it. And it's pretty fun to see Lightyear in different languages represented all over the world. Takara Tomy does deliver a quality product, and I really like what they've done here with the Buzz. But I just kind of wanted to show off the box a little bit. What I do have left over from bringing it on an airplane and bringing it back home. So for reference, the sticker sheet, it tells you everywhere you have to apply the stickers, including the gun accessory. And you can just see here all the configurations with the numbers corresponding with the stickers. It was a lot of work because, as you can see, some of these stickers are really small, and it really makes a huge difference though once you're done. And of course we have Lightyear on the chest, which I'm super excited about. Finally, Takara Tomy did it right. So here Buzz is in all his glory. Super cool, translucent helmet. Really awesome details. I'm just really blown away by that, and it's really cool, the attention to detail. I love that. It's just so simple. You can open his helmet like Toy Story Buzz Lightyear. And although, of course, it doesn't go all the way back into his body, it's nice to have the option to open and close that helmet. And he actually does have a little bit of articulation in there. And his facial expression, you know, it does look a little cartoony. He is a digital animation render anyways, but I think it looks pretty cool. You know, it definitely looks a little bit chunky, but I think it looks awesome overall. Now, it's really cool that they kind of gave a gloss effect or finish to the plastic parts here. So it does look glossy. Feels a little bit more quality to do that. You can see here the detail of Lightyear on the chest sticker, which is nice. I really love that. Some of the stickers were already applied, like this was already here, and these the sticker decal was applied, but some of them were not. So like the mission patch here on the side was there because it's a button for his laser, but the 01 I had to apply myself. And just little sticker applications I applied myself, which is crazy. It even has a Space Ranger logo here, and all these little details inside the legs, as you can see, were applied by myself with stickers. And it's cool that they at least painted these right, you know, like the gray color. Now, the one thing I don't like about this Buzz so far is that he has a lot of screw holes in the back. You know, if they could have done something to streamline these holes here, at least covered them in some way, I think it would have looked a lot better. Here's a switch selector, so one version will be English, one version will be Japanese language, and I just like what it looks like with the sticker applications, and it just looks so much better Just with those little details, it goes such a long way. The accurate paint here is done really well. Even on the fingertips here, it's purple where it's supposed to. It's green where it's supposed to be. We have the Space Ranger logo here on the other side. And it's just so nice. I think this is where the speaker sound comes out for the voice. So it's just such a cool figure. And I really love the paint applications. And although it's stickers and they could probably wear out with time, if you're careful with it, I think it will last you. But it's just nice to have those movie accurate details that we haven't seen with Mattel, not even in sticker form. So Takara Tomy's proved to us that, this can definitely be achieved, even with sticker applications, to make it look a little bit more accurate, more like the movie. And that's what I'm always chasing, something that looks like it popped out of the screen as much as possible. Of course, nothing's going to be perfect, but this is definitely really awesome for the price of $50 and what you get here. I have seen them on eBay for $100, so it is a little pricey. So if you're a hardcore fan, definitely get it, but definitely it's my favorite Buzz so far. The articulation, his arms do swing out pretty far, and I do like that you can go 360. The shoulder joint does feel very sturdy, not too loose, the joint. You have that elbow also bending there. You have 360 on the wrist, which is nice. You do have some finger articulation. It does bend pretty far down, as you can see there, almost like a closed hand, and does open pretty far out. So that's pretty nice to have, so that you can put some accessories in his hands that we probably got from other Buzzes, and it's just really neat. It does have that really nice swing out there as well, so I really am impressed with that. What's really cool is that his gun accessory just pops out. It does have a little kind of a peg system. There's the hole for it. It just kind of like sticks here on the side, kind of clicks in there, and there you go. It's pretty sturdy. It does stay on him pretty well. And then also, of course, you can put this in his hand. This is what Buzz looks like with his laser gun as well in his hand, which is a pretty fun accessory. I did have to put some sticker decals on them, but it's pretty cool to have. The only complaint I have, of course, is that he doesn't have pop-out wings. This button doesn't do anything. And, it's just kind of the closed wings look, which is fine because it's the majority of the movie. I may add custom wings or something, but that's the only complaint I have too. The button is just one button that activates the phrases, and then you have one button here on the side to activate the laser, which I will show off in a bit, but I just wanted to kind of show off the articulation first. Here on the legs, they swing out that far. They do kind of bend forward, and they have like a ratchet noise here on the knees, which is pretty cool actually. Reminiscent of like the Toy Story collection Buzz. He's like a robot or something, but it's pretty cool. Now I noticed that his legs don't really go forward and back. It probably does only this far, which is kind of odd. So to get him kind of looking like he's moving his legs more, you'd have to use that ratchet motion, because he doesn't really move that far forward, but he does have like really far leg bend this way, so I'm not too sure why it's so limited this way. That's kind of odd, but you do have crazy knees, so you'll definitely have to get creative with the posing because of that limited articulation. Here he does have some rotation up here in his upper torso, which is nice. Nothing in the waist, but up here there's no ab crunch either. There is a nice side to side, so you do have some range of motion there. So he is limited, obviously in some areas, but definitely makes it up for other ways. Now on the bottom here, he doesn't have any rotation or movement at all. It's very stiff, but it looks good anyways. I'm really liking it. I just like the paint applications here with the greens. They even gave us stickers there where they couldn't paint it, and I like the molded grays. Plastic is already painted for us, so that's super nice, and it's just incredible. Really, it's really the best Buzz for a Lightyear movie so far, in my personal opinion. So now we have him in English mode. Let's hear his English phrases.
To infinity and beyond. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. Why don't they answer? Whoa. Run faster. Ready? Go! I did it. If I may, we have one objective. Great. I'll make this right, Commander. I'll finish the mission. Hang on. Thank you, Socks. Zerg. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Coming, Star Command. Why don't they answer? Whoa. Go! Hammond Diaz. Okay. This is all my fault. Roger that. Hyperspeed, here I come. Sounds good to me, Commander. I'm Buzz Lightyear. I'm always sure. Now! Star Command, come in. Copy control, initiating hyperlaunch. Don't worry, I can fix this. Commander, status! Yeah. Come on, buddy. Push the engines all the way. Maximum power. Go back to the ship! To infinity and beyond. Launch now! No, I can do it! Star Command, come in.
Basically, that's all the phrases that he does say, and wow, that is a lot. And it's really fun, and definitely directly from the movie. It does sound like Chris Evans' voice. And it's just cool because although this is a Japanese-made toy, and I got this in Japan, it's just amazing that he's able to still speak and function in English. So for us American fans, we can still enjoy this toy too. It does speak in Japanese too, which is, I think, is a cool thing. And let's hear some of those now.
Star Command, 応答せよ。無限の彼方へ。さあ行くぞ。バズ・ライトイヤーからスターコマンド応答せよ。なぜ応答がないんだ。おお。状況はどうなっている。了解。ハイパースピード待ってろよ。いいですね、司令。よし。行くぞ、相棒。私の責任です。スターコマンド応答せよ。行け。船に戻れ。やったぞ。今だ。早く走るんだ。いけるか。緊急発進。そうはさせない、ザーグ。無限の彼方へ。さあ行くぞ。助けはいらない。ドーン。OK、そうしよう。最高だ。ありがとう、ソックス。私はバズ・ライトイヤーだ。大丈夫。いいか。私たちにはクリスタルがある。いい作戦だ。
So those are some of the phrases in Japanese. I love when he says arigato socks, thanking socks, which is really cool. What a great toy. So fun. And it's amazing that he speaks both languages. I want to zoom in on that so you can see it when I press the button, what it sounds like. It does emit a light, and I love the sound effects too. I'm going to turn off the lights here and dim them a little bit and see if it shines brighter in the dark, so you can see that too. So as you can see, it actually does have a range, and it can emit a little LED. It's a little light bulb that blinks, but looks great. Now, up until this point, my favorite Lightyear Buzz was the Jetpack Liftoff Buzz that we got here in America. After getting this Takara Tomy one, it's just so much more superior in my opinion. Just, you know, the versatility. You can't take out his helmet or do this, which I like better because you can have both options there. And just, I don't know, just overall the way his legs stand straight, his legs are kind of permanently kind of wide like that. Missing details completely. You know, there's no light here on the chest for one. It's just things proportionally just seem off to me to the Jetpack Liftoff. Although I do give credit to the Jetpack Liftoff for the awesome wings, pop-out wings feature, and also the steam power that comes out of his jetpack, which is pretty incredible for a toy. That's something I definitely would give as a plus side. But overall, the Takara Tomy just totally beats this Buzz, because look at all the attention to detail with the stickers and the painting in the back. And here it's just very plain. His legs are just white. We're missing so many details from the movie. Even with the jetpack on, you just see how plain the legs are here on Mattel's version. Takara Tomy just totally went the extra mile here with the movie accurate inspired details. And I love that. It's just even the colors are better. Here you do have the pop-out wings, something I wish we could have gotten on this toy. You know, if there was a way for me to transfer that on, I would, but I don't know. I think this is kind of like permanently molded on here. So to break it off probably wouldn't work, and I wouldn't want to mess with the electronics. It's no secret that I've had a huge problem with all Mattel's Buzzes. They did deliver and give us some great sculpts, some great attempted paint applications. But at the end of the day, they could not produce one Lightyear on the chest for 12-inch scale. And that always really disappointed me. And I know it might be a minor detail for some out there. For me, it's a big deal. It's not only the title of the movie, but it's just something reminiscent of what we see Buzz Lightyear have in Toy Story. He always had Lightyear on the chest. And it's just crazy to me to think that one little detail was never applied by Mattel on any of their 12-inch Buzzes here, which makes me very disappointed and sad about, to be honest. And you know, looking around at these other Buzzes, these are all from Mattel. All these 4 Buzzes here next to Takara Tomy are from Mattel, the same maker. And you can just see how they just stopped caring sometimes. Like, you know, we got some green down there, and we got some green down here with this one. And, you know, and then you get these toys that have just completely missed the mark. Just completely white legs, no details, not even gray, you know, on the side or anything. It's just very disappointing. I know the price points are a little different here with Mattel. This one being the high-end model for $50, and then these other Buzzes were at least less expensive, $30, you know, down to $20 range. But I do definitely don't like when they don't put, you know, the mission patches, for example. All these Buzzes are missing the laser right here on the arm. And although we did get one released on Amazon that came with more accessories, like a helmet, removable, and a laser attachment, it doesn't light up like this one. This one actually lights up, makes sounds, which I think is way cooler. We got one attempt of some silver here, but that was it. You know, Takara Tomy just did so much better with those little details. But on Mattel, it's just kind of like they didn't even attempt it on these. Look, it's just white up here. We know that's the wrong color. It's supposed to look more like this. Even the warning stickers that I put on here, completely missing. All the little details like Lightyear and the number and everything, they're just not there on these other Mattel models. You know, we did get this laser blade attachment. I'm pretty sure that this will fit in his hand and he'll be able to grip it, even though it's made by Mattel and not Takara Tomy, and I was right. You know, we can put that accessory in his hand. So it kind of completes Buzz a little bit more, even though I can't attach it to his back. Maybe there's a way to custom modify that with a magnet or a Velcro. But it's cool that he has a laser gun. He has the laser blade now. The only thing that would make him even sweeter would be wings. Now, we did get this from Mattel as an accessory pack for one of the figures they released that was a very basic figure. But the back doesn't look so bad, and if I paint the wingtips, I think it could look even better. And the one thing I have to do is sand down this part right there that's sticking up, and once I do that, I could probably Velcro it to this Buzz in the back. It's proportionate size because it's from a 12-inch figure. You can see there, look, Buzz has wings now. And I think I could achieve that look, and it'd be cool kind of like to do it with Velcro, and then that way I can just kind of Velcro it on and off if I want to. Would be cool because the Takara Tomy is the most accurate one for movie accurate details. So to add the wings as a removable option, I think would be pretty fun. And although it doesn't trigger with a button like this cool one does, and the wings are a little longer on here, I don't know, I kind of like that look. Here's Buzz in a dynamic pose. If you can find him in Japan, please go buy him right now. He's in your local toy store there. He's just so incredible. And if you're not in Japan, if you see him on eBay or find a way to have a friend or somebody get you this from Japan, it's just definitely worth it. It's just an amazing value. Even if it cost me $100, I would pay that for this because it's my favorite Lightyear Buzz so far out of all the toy lines, including Mattel's here in the US. I just think this is the best figure. Here's my favorite Zurg currently in my collection. He talks, he shoots actual missiles. Although it's not really to scale, I think in the movie, Zurg would be a lot taller than this. Takara Tomy does make a Zurg. I may pick it up in the future, but it doesn't have a real firing missile from the blaster, which I do appreciate in this Mattel's toy, the Blast and Battle Zurg here. So that's something I may pick up in the future to kind of pair with my Takara Tomy Buzz, because I think it'll scale a little bit better, but that'll definitely be in the future. And here you have my favorite Buzz in my collection, my 2009 Cloud Pattern Buzz Lightyear Toy Story collection from Thinkway Toys. It looks really cool, so you can see the scaling of this new Lightyear Buzz Takara Tomy with the Toy Story Buzz. And they're basically the same exact height. They come in at 12 inches, but it's cool to see, you know, past and future, which is now present, of old Buzz versus new Buzz. Basically the toy cartoon version, which is this, and this is the real human Buzz version in Andy's world. So we're told. So I really like it. It's cool to see them together. And these are my favorite Buzzes now in the collection. My favorite cloud pattern Buzz here from Toy Story, and my favorite Lightyear Buzz is this Takara Tomy one. As always, partners, thank you for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me on this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you partners on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure!
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man. That might be.
You are a child's plaything!
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.